Day guys, so today we are in the 2012 Audi A4, and it's a SE1 1.8 liter turbocharged engine. It's a very lovely car. It's quite comfortable. It's got a lot of leather inside, and even with some buttons in the car, they really feel like it's from VW in a way. But it's a nice sedan. When driving this car, you feel that the suspension is firm, but not in a bad way. It's firm in such a way that it gives you a sporty feeling. And basically, it's got 16-inch wheels, which are not really low profile. So it's a bit forgiving when it comes to bumps and potholes and so forth. Okay? At high speeds, when going through bends, you feel that it understeers a bit, and that's due to the drivetrain it has. It's a front wheel drive, so by having a front wheel drive, you'll feel it when going through bends at high speeds. The car will tend to understeer, unlike maybe if it was a quattro will normally have the four-wheel drive system. When looking at the interior of the car, it looks quite good. That's because it's got nice soft touches on the dashboard and all around. And also you've got a leather steering wheel, which this car has got the manual gearbox. It's a 6-speed gearbox. It's got the electronic park brake. It's got traction control, and also has the stop start function. And yeah, that's the interior of it in a nutshell. And let's just quickly see what has the consumption been since we drove it for a few kilometers now. It shows 8.3 liters per 100 kilometers. Now let's quickly look at the rear seats and how spacious they are. And that's my seating position. Like, it's not really big at the back, and yeah, the seats are very comfortable. Now this is the front side of the car, and typically it has your LED lights, which look really good. And as far as I know, this particular brand was actually the first one to have these LEDs on cars. Now this is the side profile of the car, and it's got the 16-inch wheels, as you can see, and it's 225/55, so it's quite thick. Therefore it will be forgiving when you hit potholes, unlike if it was maybe an 18-inch wheel. Well, this is the rear part of the car, which hasn't changed much from the previous one. It also has the LED tail lights at the. So now let us look at the boot space in terms of how big it is. Okay, can't really get a nice picture, but yeah, it's fairly big. You can get maybe 2 big suitcases in here. It's a fairly spacious boot, and let's see if it has. Yeah, okay. It also has those small space savers type of spare wheels. The mileage of this car currently is sitting at 126,000 kilometers. So the owner of this car, in fact, had the previous year model, which was the 2011, and he drove that car for about 5 years, and after that he bought this one, which is a 2012. He actually recently bought it a few months ago after having sold the 2011 one. So when asking him about the car in terms of maintenance, any problems he had encountered and so forth, look, what he generally told me was that, when in fact I asked him why did he sell the previous one, so he said that what he had noticed is after the warranty had lapsed, after 100,000 kilometers, the car started using a lot of oil, so it had a high oil consumption. And thereafter, when he took it back to the Audi, I think in East London, they told him the engine needed to be overhauled. So he did that with a private mechanic, and later on had sold that car. So I think he had a similar issue again with this one, But now with this particular car, it was still on warranty because it had an extended warranty. So they're not really trouble-free type of cars. They are comfortable to drive. So let's just face it, in terms of reliability, a lot of German cars have got reliability issues, and that just goes down to the amount of electronics they have. That's just how they're made in order to get better handling, more speed out of it. So if you're looking at buying a German sedan, I would consider buying this because it's cheaper than your BMW, it's cheaper than your Mercedes, and it also has the same type of luxury inside the car whilst you're getting it at a cheaper price. At the end of the day, you'll be getting good value for your money with all these extras that you'll be getting for free, like your leather seats, and it also has a navigation system. When you look at the power figures from this 1.8 liter turbocharged engine, in terms of power, you get 125 kilowatts, and torque, you get 320 Newton meters. So when I'm comparing it with the BMW that I previously test drove, the BMW just has 10 more kilowatts, but this one has got more torque figures because the BMW had 270 Newton meters. This one has got 320 Newton meters, and this one has got a smaller engine because it's only a 1.8. The BMW was a 2-liter engine. Both were turbocharged.